What if the secret to stronger legs wasn't found at the gym or in a supplement, but instead, right in your fridge? It might sound surprising, but new research shows that certain foods, when eaten at the right time, can quickly help restore energy and strength, especially in your legs. One study found that people over 50 who ate a specific kind of meal at night showed better muscle repair and energy the very next morning. This suggests that your body can begin healing itself in as little as 12 hours, if you give it the right fuel. As we age, many people notice their legs feeling weaker or slower. Climbing stairs becomes harder. Balance may feel off. Many assume it's just a normal part of aging. But in reality, it's often due to poor nutrition, low energy production in the body, or an imbalance in our daily rhythms. The real problem isn't always a loss of muscle. It's that the connection between your brain and muscles isn't working well. Your muscles are still there. They're just not being used properly. The nerves that talk to your muscles, especially in your legs, can start to fade in strength as early as your 40s. The good news? You can turn this around. Think of your nervous system like a power line. If that line weakens, your muscles can't respond properly. But if you charge it with the right nutrients, that connection can spark back to life. Certain foods help repair this link and improve how your muscles respond, even within hours. The power of protein, and one key ingredient. Protein is often seen as the building block of muscles, and for good reason. But not all proteins are created equal. As we age, it becomes harder for our bodies to rebuild muscle, even if we're eating enough food. That's why what kind of protein you eat, and when you eat it, matters more than ever. One key nutrient inside protein-rich foods is an amino acid called leucine. It plays a special role in waking up your muscles. Think of leucine as a switch. When you eat enough of it, it flips that switch and tells your body, it's time to repair and grow stronger. Without it, that message might never be sent, even if you're eating a good amount of protein. The tricky part is that many older adults don't get enough leucine. You might be eating enough protein to maintain muscle, but not enough to build it back up. This is especially true if most of your protein is coming from lower quality sources or spread unevenly throughout the day. So, what can you do? Start your morning with a protein source that's naturally high in leucine. Some of the best options include eggs, especially when paired with another protein, chicken or turkey, a beef, fish, a cottage cheese, a whey protein isolate, often used in smoothies. Whey protein is especially powerful. Just one scoop usually contains the right amount of leucine, around 2.5 to 3 grams, to activate your muscle repair system. That's the sweet spot researchers have found for boosting muscle strength and recovery, particularly in older adults. Starting your day with a breakfast high in leucine can make a noticeable difference. Many people report feeling steadier, more energetic, and even more confident after switching to a high-protein morning meal. It's not just about feeling full, it's about sending the right message to your muscles and nerves. In short, before you focus on building new muscle, make sure your body is actually using the muscle you already have. That process starts with proper protein, rich in leucine, at the right time, usually right at the beginning of your day. This one small change can set the tone for better strength, balance, and movement throughout the rest of the day. Don't forget the brain-muscle connection. When we think about getting stronger or improving our balance, we usually focus on the muscles themselves. But here's something many people don't realize. Your brain and nervous system play just as big a role in how strong and steady your body feels. In fact, without the right signals from your brain, your muscles can't even activate properly, no matter how much you exercise or what you eat. As we age, the connection between the brain and muscles can start to weaken. You may still have the muscle, But if the signal from your brain doesn't come through clearly, it won't work like it should. This is often why people feel wobbly getting up from a chair, or why their legs feel slow or unsteady, even if they haven't lost a lot of muscle mass. The message from your brain to your muscles travels through a chemical called acetylcholine. It acts like a messenger, helping nerves talk to muscles. Without enough of it, the message gets garbled, or doesn't get through at all. That's when you might notice slower reaction times, more stumbles, or fatigue in your legs. Thankfully, there's a simple way to support this brain-muscle connection. Choline, the nutrient your body uses to make acetylcholine. And guess what? You can get it from food. One of the best sources is eggs, especially the yolks. Just 2 whole eggs in the morning can supply a big dose of choline to help reboot your neuromuscular system. Your body is especially sensitive to these nutrients in the morning, right after you wake up. That's when acetylcholine levels are naturally low, and your motor nerves are more ready to respond to food. Pairing eggs with a protein-rich food like cottage cheese, Greek yogurt, or a whey protein shake makes this breakfast even more powerful. You're not just feeding your muscles, you're helping your brain talk to them again. And if you're plant-based, no problem. Foods like quinoa, soybeans, and Brussels sprouts also contain choline, although you may need to eat a bit more of them to get the same effect. Strength isn't just physical. It's also about communication, and restoring that brain-to-muscle pathway can make a big difference in how strong, fast, and stable you feel. Boost blood flow naturally. When it comes to improving leg strength and energy, most people focus on muscles and exercise. But there's another part that's just as important, and often overlooked: blood flow. Think of your muscles like a garden. They need water, in this case, oxygen and nutrients, to grow and stay strong. If the hose is blocked or the water is slow, even the best soil won't help the plants thrive. That's exactly what happens inside your body. If blood isn't flowing well, your muscles can't get the fuel they need. Over time, they get weaker, tired, and slower to respond. Poor circulation is very common as we age. The small blood vessels in your legs can become less flexible or slightly narrowed. You might notice signs like cold feet, heavy legs, or slower recovery after walking or climbing stairs. Even if you're eating well and staying active, weak circulation can hold you back. So, how can you help your blood vessels work better? One of the most effective and natural ways is by increasing your body's nitric oxide. This is a gas your body makes that helps blood vessels relax and open up, allowing more blood to flow through. A simple food that can boost nitric oxide quickly? Beets. Beets are rich in something called dietary nitrates. When you eat them, your body turns those nitrates into nitric oxide. This helps widen your blood vessels and improve blood flow, especially to your legs. Some people feel the effects within hours: more energy, less heaviness, and even better performance when walking or exercising. Drinking a glass of beetroot juice or eating 1 to 2 medium-sized beets about an hour before activity is a great way to start. Want to take it further? Go for a short 15 to 20-minute walk after having them. Movement also encourages your body to make more nitric oxide, so together, it's like a double boost. Worried about the sugar in beets? You can balance it out by adding fiber-rich greens or a small protein snack. This one simple habit, adding beets to your routine, can help open up your blood vessels and bring life back to tired legs. Better blood flow means more energy, quicker recovery, and a stronger foundation with every step you take. Calm inflammation with greens. Your legs might feel weak, sore, or slow, not just because of aging or lack of exercise, but because of something happening inside your body. Inflammation. Inflammation isn't always bad. In fact, your body uses it to heal after injury. That's called acute inflammation. But when inflammation hangs around quietly for weeks, months, or even years, it becomes chronic. You might not feel it right away, but it can slowly damage your muscles, joints, and nerves, especially in your legs. This type of low-level, hidden inflammation is common as we get older. It can make your muscles weaker, your recovery slower, and your balance less steady. It also puts extra stress on your nerves and blood vessels, making it harder for your body to move and respond the way it used to. The good news? You can fight this kind of inflammation every single day, with food. And the best place to start is your produce drawer. Dark leafy greens like spinach, kale, arugula, mustard greens, and Swiss chard are packed with natural compounds that calm the body's internal fire. These greens are full of antioxidants, fiber, magnesium, and plant nutrients that support your immune system and reduce inflammation. One of the key compounds found in greens like kale and mustard greens is called quercetin. It's a natural plant chemical that helps block the signals in your body that cause inflammation. It's like putting a quiet pause on the noise your body doesn't need. Adding just 1 cup of cooked greens to your meals every day can make a real difference. It doesn't have to be fancy. Sauté some spinach with your eggs, throw kale into a smoothie, or add arugula to your sandwich. Doing this daily can start lowering inflammation in as little as 2 to 4 weeks. Want to help your body absorb even more nutrients from your greens? Add a little healthy fat like olive oil, avocado, or a handful of nuts. Even a squeeze of lemon or a splash of vinegar can improve digestion and boost nutrient absorption. Remember, this isn't a quick fix like a pain pill. But over time, these small choices add up. Your legs may start to feel lighter, less sore, and more energized. This is how food becomes more than fuel. It becomes your body's natural medicine. When you eat matters. Most people know that what you eat matters. But when you eat can be just as important, especially if you're trying to build strength, improve energy, and feel more stable on your feet. Your body has a natural rhythm, often called your internal clock, that controls things like hunger, energy levels, hormone balance, and even how your muscles respond to food. If your eating schedule is all over the place, or if you're skipping meals, your body may not be getting the best use out of the fuel you give it. This matters a lot when it comes to muscle health. Every time you eat a meal with enough protein, your body starts a process called muscle repair and growth. But as we age, our muscles become a bit hard of hearing when it comes to these signals. That means we need to be more mindful about giving the body clear, strong cues to stay strong. Here's the key. Spread your protein throughout the day, especially starting in the morning. Many people eat most of their protein at dinner, but research shows that evenly spacing protein between breakfast, lunch, and dinner can help your muscles stay active and responsive. A great way to do this is to aim for about 25 to 30 grams of protein at each main meal. That could be a protein shake and eggs for breakfast, some chicken or tofu at lunch, and fish or beans at dinner. Also, don't wait too long after exercising to eat. Your muscles are most ready to absorb nutrients within 30 to 60 minutes after movement, even if it's just a short walk or a few stretches. Eating protein during this window helps your body recover and grow stronger. And here's one more tip. Don't overload your protein all at once, especially at dinner. Your body can only use so much at a time, usually around 30 to 40 grams. The rest doesn't go to your muscles. It gets stored or burned as energy. When you eat is like setting a schedule for your body to heal and get stronger. With the right timing, even the same foods can work better for you. Your body is always listening. It just needs the right signals at the right time. Final thoughts. Stronger legs aren't just about appearance. They mean better balance, more energy, and greater independence. You don't need fancy equipment or intense workouts. Just small, smart changes to your meals and routine can make a big difference. Start tomorrow. With the right foods, the right timing, and just a little movement, you can feel stronger, steadier, and more energized, sometimes in just a day.